So the Solana chart here on the daily time frame remains in a situation in which we have absolutely no evidence that a meaningful low has formed. With a meaningful low, I mean a bear market low, yeah, or at least something that could lead to a multi-month rally. For now, Solana remains below the first resistance that we discussed many times. This very first resistance is between $82.26 and $94. However, I'm also not convinced yet that really a third wave to the downside in the white scenario has started. It's definitely what I'm watching for, though, because we should be ready for it. This is still a bear market and the trend remains down overall. What might happen is that Solana forms a slightly larger wave 2 corrective bounce as shown here in white. You will see the detailed microstructure on the smaller time frame. I just want to show it to you here on the higher time frame as well, because it can be easier sometimes to understand the overall context. Yeah. So what you see here on the chart is the potential that Solana has potentially topped in the wave 2, but my view is that a wider wave 2 is something we shouldn't ignore, which means simply that in the very short term, Solana could go a little bit lower, but remain above the June low, and then test the resistance zone once more, potentially in the area around $89.40 to $94. Only really a decisive break above that zone would indicate that something more bullish is playing out, but please note that the move to the upside from the June low is a 3-wave move up, which leaves us without confirmation that a meaningful low has formed. So I'm going to watch for a larger wave too, but I'm always up for the accelerated move, the direct move. So if Solana moves down more directly, it would simply confirm my view that we are still in a bear market, because it would be then even more directly bearish. For now, I think the focus is on the next support level, which is here on the daily chart around $62. Below it, we have $48. Below it, 43, and then even $32. I'm not telling you when exactly these levels will be reached, but for now the pressure remains down against resistance. And if Solana continues to follow Bitcoin, which it has done really well throughout this bull and bear market, the last bull market and this bear market, Solana should also at least get that one more low here in the larger third wave, maybe even 2 more lows, which could take the price towards 43, maybe even $32. From there, then, I would expect a major rally to occur. Okay, and here on the smaller time frame for Solana, you see exactly what's going on. You see this potential for lower prices in this B-wave pullback. We talked about it only yesterday, I think, in the video, or a couple of days ago when I made the last update, and I highlighted that, well, look, generally, we've only been moving sideways for the last couple of weeks, but as long as this micro resistance area here is holding, the pressure remains down. That does not mean that we have a major top in place and we're breaking down directly, even though that is still the expectation sooner or later. But it might mean that we simply test the support zone between $71.17 and $64.68 before the market attempts a larger wave 2 bounce. So the idea remains, guys, that the market could form a wider wave 2. However, for now, I think the risk is at least high that Solana will test the lower support levels. One of the key levels I'm tracking here is the area around the 61.8 retracement at $68.42. This is also where the 100% extension level is located at $68.70. So there seem to be 2 levels that overlap there, that align there. And the market might still go a little bit lower in this larger B-wave pullback before then another C-wave up forms. Okay, I'm just showing you guys in the white scenario this larger ABC structure. We're now in the B-wave pullback, and in the B-wave we're in the C-wave, if that makes any sense, because a B-wave pullback is an ABC structure, and that C-wave should be 5 waves. Okay, I don't want to make it too complex, but overall, to keep it simple, the market is currently holding micro resistance, and as long as the market doesn't break above $77.66 resistance, the direct pressure remains down. The next objective for the bears is, of course, a break here below the last swing lows. This entire area around $74 has provided some support before, And if the price breaks below it, that would open the door to $71 and $68. And so I hope it was helpful. If you're interested in further updates, make sure you check out our membership where you can join and get access to additional member videos. You get access to our Discord server if you're a gold member, where you get a lot of additional updates. Plus, you get access to our terminal where we have more than 70 indicators and tools to use for different asset classes, in addition to our standard analysis feed. Plus, you get access to our terminal where you can go through a learning path, browse our library, take a look at all our videos, like the learning videos, the Elliott Wave course and much more. There's a foundation course and more. There's also my book that you can download. I released it yesterday. For now, only for members. It is it's let's say a smaller version of the main book that's going to come out, a way smaller version. But while I'm writing my main book, there are obviously a lot of ideas that I have, and I'm gathering a lot of information, and these smaller editions, they prepare everybody for the book. So all of that is available. Check it out. I put the link into the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.